Well, Julio Jones met with the Eagles media yesterday and seems confident in his ability to, quote, still dominate. DeVonta Smith, he missed practice, but Jalen Carter, Darius, they're back, and Philadelphia's one big key to slowing down that vaunted Dolphins offense. I'm Thomas Mott. This is the Thomas Mott Show. All right, I might be like you. I'm still trying to get used to the whole idea of Julio Jones actually being a Philadelphia Eagle, or I guess I should call him Quintorius Lopez Jones, if he actually wanted to use his real name. And no, that's not a joke. That's actually Julio Jones' real name. But yesterday, he met with the Eagle media for the very first time with a massive scrum outside of his locker room. And honestly, he did a pretty good job convincing at least me, I don't know about you, that he might still have something left in the tank.
To dominate. Don't get it twisted. I'm here to dominate, but I'm saying, like, they have the guys are already here. They solidified and they're in their positions, right? So like wherever they need me to go and be, I'm gonna do that at my best of my ability.
Now, be honest, that sounds great, but what does he mean by dominate? Does he mean 8 catches a game going forward? Does he mean 8 catches the rest of the year? Right? The whole knock on Julio Jones is not the fact that he can't play anymore, it's that he can't stay healthy anymore. I mean, look at the fact he's only played in 29 games over the past 3 seasons with 3 different teams, and he was not signed through 6 weeks this offseason when there are many NFL teams who could have used a star or at least a good wide receiver. But if his idea of dominating is 3, 4, 5 clutch catches, move the chains in the fourth quarter a game, then I'm here for it. Julio was asked about his role in the offense. Is he going to be outside? Is he going to be inside? And it sounds like he's kind of willing to do anything.
Did they talk to you about what your role would be on the team?
No, not yet. I mean, this is my first day, so the biggest thing for me is just go out here and learn as much as I can right now. And wherever the team needs me to fit in at, I'm willing to do. I'm a veteran. I can, move around, whatever the case may be.
I definitely can see him as a slot going against, a smaller safety, getting that catch 10 yards across the middle, absorbing contact because he's so physical and moving the chains. That's kind of my hope for Julio Jones. What about you guys? Nick Sirianni did what we all expected him to do today at his press conference. He raved about Julio Jones, talking about how he thinks he can still play. They watched a lot of film from the Tampa Bay year this past season, but he also said the offense is still going to go through A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, DeVonta Smith. Julio Jones will be in a, quote, supporting role. But in terms of playing Sunday, I thought he was almost a guaranteed to get activated from the practice squad, but Julio Jones' response when asked about how long it's going to take him to kind of rev up and get ready to go has me a little concerned that you might not see him in that Kelly Green on Sunday.
You obviously haven't played yet this year. How long do you think you'll need to ramp up?
I mean, I don't know. We're going to go out there today, move around a little bit, and then, that's their decision to do so.
Either way, I'm fascinated to read your guys' comments on the whole Julio Jones situation. Very torn. People are either super pro or super against. Some people are kind of in the middle. I still think he can contribute. I'm just worried about the hamstrings and actually staying healthy. Either way, it is fun to see Julio Jones in an Eagles hoodie wearing number 80, but it's almost more fun to look behind him and up to the left a little bit there. What's that? It's the Eagles' Kelly Green helmet officially in the building, officially in the locker rooms. Man, I cannot wait to see these uniforms in action on Sunday night. I'm going to be at the game with Josh Davis, my fiance, his wife. We're all going to be rocking Kelly Green jerseys. This might be a playoff level atmosphere at the Link during week 6 of the regular season. And I'm with Nick Sirianni when he was asked about the Kelly Green situation. He said, look good, feel good, play good. Here's to all the Eagles, but if Julio Jones is activated and moved up and actually going to play on Sunday, for him playing good as well on Sunday. Either way, QB1 weighed in on the whole Julio Jones situation and gave a very Jalen Hurts QB1 answer.
Yeah, he's a guy that's coming in, and he's about his craft, and obviously knowing where he comes from and knowing kind of where our background resides. He has that mentality. He's a future Hall of Famer. I mean, he's as good as it gets, So he's coming in with a great mentality and a great person to add to this team.
Now, there's a little conspiracy theory going on Twitter right now because DeVonta Smith, he suddenly appeared on the Eagles injury report yesterday as a DNP. He did not participate. He was out from Eagles practice. Now, it was a walkthrough, so not like they were actually hitting or running or doing anything serious yesterday. But DeVonta Smith suddenly having another hamstring injury when he's appeared on the injury report in limited capacities in the past has some people thinking that Philadelphia had to sign Julio Jones because the Smitty injury is worse than people think. Now, I'm not buying this. I think we'd kind kind of know if he actually had a serious injury. You can't get anything past Jeff McClain of the Inquirer or, Adam Schefter of ESPN or Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. Like, if there was a serious situation where Smitty was going to miss an extended period of time with a hamstring, we would know about it, right? Feels like this is more because Quez Watkins is out and a lot of these Zacchaeus can't block very well in the slot, and they just wanted to bring in somebody with high upside, low risk. We're definitely going to keep an eye on this going forward. Along with DeVonta Smith, Reed Blankenship, Lane Johnson, and Bradley Roby all did not practice during yesterday's walkthrough, which technically is a bummer, although as we mentioned yesterday, we feel good about Reed Blankenship's chances of playing based on the initial prognosis from the rib injury on Monday. But also, Lane Johnson apparently worked out, as we said yesterday, with Brian Baldinger in his little home gym shed thing, and that makes me feel like Lane Johnson also has a chance to go ahead and play. The real injury report to watch out for is going to be tomorrow and then Sunday morning to get the full details on who's in and who's out. Now, there is some good news on the injury report yesterday. Jalen Carter, Darius Slay, they missed the past game, but they are both back in limited capacity on the Eagles injury report, which is really, really great and really good news for the Eagles defense, who's tasked with slowing down a historically good Dolphins passing attack. This Dolphin offense has the most yards of any team in NFL history the first 6 weeks, and having Slay and Carter back is a big key in terms of go ahead and stop them. Slay did have a very interesting comment on his Volume podcast yesterday when talking about the whole injury situation, saying, quote, "I've had a great week, I must say. I know y'all want to know why I didn't play. I had to take care of a situation. I wasn't feeling 100%. I got to take care of the body, but I would be back very, very soon, maybe sooner than you think." So are you playing on Sunday? Are you not playing on Sunday? I don't understand why we're playing this close to the vest, right? The Dolphins are going to assume you're playing Sunday and attack Philadelphia accordingly. It's just a weird thing to kind of be like, I had to be out for a reason. You guys will know very, very soon, even sooner than you think. Well, the soonest I think is Sunday. You playing or not? Jalen Carter, on the other hand, should be good to go. I know he was limited with the ankle injury, but the expectation was always he was going to be on a short-term leash, with last week being out, kind of the 1 week that he was not going to play. But he is a massive factor in Philadelphia slowing down Miami, because internal and interior pressure on Tua Tagovailoa has been kind of his Achilles heel. The Dolphins' one loss this year was on the road at Orchard Park, kind of up north in Buffalo, New York, taking on a very good defensive line in the Buffalo Bills. He sacked Tua 4 or 5 times, and he didn't have opportunities to wait and find Tyreek Hill wide open down the field. Here's to hoping Jalen Carter is a mega key on Sunday night and continues that Defensive Rookie of the Year snowballing roll. Now, one Eagle who for sure is going to play after missing the past couple of games is Sidney Brown, who told reporters he is 100% healthy and that he would have tried to play the past couple of weeks had doctors not kind of held him out and not let him play against his will. But he is going to have a real chance to make his first official start. I know he's had a lot of YouTube videos all over the place talking about how this week Sidney Brown's going to start. Sidney Brown is finally going to start, and then he never actually does. This is officially, if Reed Blankenship doesn't play, his first real shot at being a true number 1 starting safety on an NFL team in Philadelphia during his rookie season. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, a rookie versus Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle could be a little bit scary, but Sidney Brown was drafted for a lot of reasons, one of which was his speed, and Tyreek Hill obviously is a burner. It'd be nice to have a fast safety out there flying around trying to slow down the cheetah. What do you guys think? How many points do you see the Dolphins scoring on Sunday? You think they're going to get over 25? Let's put the over-under at 25. Give me your over or your under down below. I'm hoping under, but I could see 30, 35, or 30, 31 being a real score on Sunday Night Football. Quickly on the NFL trade deadline, less than 2 weeks away, we did get a little bit of news yesterday, and we can cross off one safety from Howie Roseman's dream wish list of safeties to trade for, and that is Jeremy Chinn. Officially, according to reports, has suffered a quad injury this past Sunday against the Dolphins, and he will miss up to 6 weeks. Now, technically, you can trade for somebody even if they are on IR, but Philadelphia is not going to trade for another injured player when the whole point of trading for a safety is to mitigate all the injuries you've had in the secondary. So I guess that leaves us with Budda Baker, Justin Simmons, or some smaller, lesser-known safety that we all are going to be like, oh, well, I guess that's kind of fun that we went ahead and got him as our final options to go ahead and trade for as we get closer to October 31st. Either way, here's to hoping Howie Roseman still does something, but definitely keep your eye out for fake tweets like the one yesterday that went out from a CBS reporter saying the Eagles are very close to trading with Patrick Surtain. You ever see something like that and it's not verifiable from Jeff McClain or verifiable from Adam Schefter? You haven't seen it elsewhere on Twitter? Click on a little profile and you'll see that he doesn't have any followers. That's kind of a dead giveaway. It's fake and you should definitely not buy into it. Now, I can't wait to be in Philadelphia this weekend. Myself and Josh Davis, along with his wife and my fiance. If you guys see us walking around, come up, say hi. We'd love to meet you guys. I met a lot of people the last time I was there for the divisional round and the NFC title game. And listen, we need to get this dub. 6-1 with a chance to go ahead and go 7-1 against Washington Commanders, then Dallas, then the bye is absolutely massive for Philadelphia. Thumbs up for the Eagles, hopefully getting a big win, and thumbs up to see those sweet, sweet Kelly Green jerseys. I'm Thomas Mott. This has been The Thomas Mott Show.